we're talking about cooking with nutritional yeast. So here I have it. Dun, 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 dun. Let me add it in a little bowl here. So it's flaky. When you add water, it's going to turn into a paste. So how to cook with it is the question of the day. I'm Morgan, a registered plant-based dietitian, and I definitely use nutritional yeast a lot, and I also recommend it a lot, so I'm used to kind of giving people lots of ideas. When you're cooking with nutritional yeast, you can either add it in foods while you're cooking, or at the end as kind of a topper, like a condiment sort of, like a Parmesan, or like you would a hot sauce. It can be sprinkled on top of dishes, or it can be added into dishes. So there's a couple main dishes that it's really, really good on. That's 10 ways. I have a video that's 10 ways to use nutritional yeast that I'll link below. That can be really helpful. But I really like it on pizza and on baked potatoes and popcorn are probably my 3 faves. And then when it comes to using nutritional yeast in recipes, sometimes there's a question of, well, is it okay if it gets hot and will the heat destroy anything? And not really. I mean, it's all, B vitamins are water soluble, and so if you cook in a lot of steamy, watery stuff, then some of it can evaporate, but for the most part, you're still going to maintain that nutritional content if it's cooked ahead of time or after. But the only big difference is that you're going to have more flavor if it's added afterwards. So for example, on pizza, you could put the nutritional yeast in the pizza sauce and then put it on your crust, or kind of mix it in with the sauce if you're doing a homemade pizza. If you're not doing a homemade pizza, well, that of course makes it a little trickier, but you could also then add it on top at the end, and if you did that route, it is going to add more flavor, so that's when you would want to do that. However, if you need to thicken your sauce, if you're like, shoot, I added too much liquid, how am I going to thicken this and still give it flavor? Nutritional yeast is going to be your best friend, because it has sort of a floury substance, or sort of consistency, so it does help thicken things, but then it does add the flavor. So if you need to thicken soups or stews or pizza sauce, you could use it in the cooking process. So it depends on the recipe. You can do either way. It's kind of all experimental for me, because that's how I love to cook. But if you have any other questions about how to use nutritional yeast in the cooking process, comment below and I would love to help you out. Again, stay tuned for lots of nutritional yeast videos, lots of yoga, lots of nutrition. Be sure to like and subscribe this one if you found it helpful, and I will see you soon. Keep it kind.